Hello, my name is Alejandro Ruiz, and today we're going to calculate the mean of a random variable given its moment generating function. So we are given the random variable z that has the following moment generating function e elevated to lambda times e to the t minus 1. We are asked to find the mean. So we know from theory that the first moment is going to be the mean, the first row moment, which has the formula in here. The first row moment is going to equal to the mean. To find this moment, we need to find the derivative of the moment generating function and evaluate it when t equals 0. So let's derivate. Here we have e elevated, since the derivative of e is itself e to the lambda e times t minus 1 times the very derivative of the exponent, which is lambda times e to the t minus 1. We have to compute this now. It's lambda, which is the constant, times the derivative with respect to t of the argument on e, which is t minus 1, everything times the very first thing that we had. Okay, after this we can compute the rest of the derivative, which is e times t minus 1 times the derivative of the exponent t minus 1 times lambda e elevated to the lambda e elevated to t minus 1. We now have the derivative with respect to t of t plus the derivative with respect to t of minus 1, which is what we had here, and all of this times lambda e to the lambda e elevated to t minus 1 plus down here t minus 1. We now have the derivative of t with respect to t is 1, the derivative of a constant is 0, so it's 1 minus 0 times everything in here, lambda e elevated to the lambda e up to the t minus 1 plus t minus 1, and this is going to be simply the multiplication of these two, which will only yield to this. So this is our first derivative of the moment generating function. We now have to evaluate when t equals 0. So this is going to be lambda times e elevated to the lambda e, substituting t is 0 minus 1 plus 0 minus 1, and this will be lambda e to the lambda e minus 1 minus 1. So we now have that the mean will be this value in here, which is lambda to e elevated to lambda times e to the minus 1 minus 1. This is the mean when the moment generating function is this one. And that is how we calculate the mean. We find the first derivative, and then we will find that this first derivative is the first raw moment, which is going to be, by theory, the mean.